I was a Vietnam veteran, helicopter pilot from actually 1967 to 1972, which included basic and AI training before I went to helicopter flight school. I was well pleased with all of them. They were very polite, very professional. The entire team that I talked with in that process, I had, although I'm not really disabled in terms of, I have quite a bit of hearing loss because spending a great deal of time in helicopters for 4 years, I've lost some of my hearing in the process. So we had a little communication issues, I guess, to that from my standpoint, in understanding what was really transpiring. But I was well pleased with the whole operation as well, and the professionalism that was provided me, and of course keeping in communications about what was happening and how it was happening. And all of a sudden, 4 months later, I get a letter and said, "Okay, now you're 90%." Absolutely elation. My wife and I both, we're out of fixed income, and in that whole process, but so it's made a major contribution to our standard of living and quality of life. I'm a firm believer in constructive feedback, but I'd be hard pressed to figure out exactly what they needed to do to improve it. I think they pretty well touched on everything I ever needed to do. Not that I know the system or the process, because I don't. I just ignored most of that stuff when I went back to civilian life and went to work. But getting back interjected back into it with this whole thing has been an experience that I'm blessed with. To tell you the truth.